SANDHAN, All Gujarat Integrated Classroom.
સેટેલાઇટના માધ્યમથી જોડતી કડી એટલે સંધાન.
Hello everyone. Today I am going to take the topic named promotion. My name is Yugma Khanna and I am working as an assistant professor at KS School of Business Management. I am an expertise in the field of HR. I have done my MBA in the field of HR as well. So let us start with the word promotion. Now basically promotion has been taken in the terms of two different subjects. One is HRM and the second is marketing. Now let us understand the meaning of the word promotion in these two different subjects. Taking about promotion in marketing, it means to use various attempts or various measures to sell the product in the market. Whereas promotion in terms of HRM means to promote a person at a higher level from its current level. So today we are going to give emphasis on the word promotion in the terms of human resource management. We'll now take on to the next slide which will tell you the flow of the lecture. Today we are going to define the basis of promotion and understand the various merits and demerits. We'll also differentiate between these two bases of promotion and we'll also understand the new developing sector which is seniority cum efficiency basis of promotion and finally conclude with a revision. In the between the slides, we will have a recap with a test of MCQs and true and false which will give you an intact of how well you have understood the topic promotion. Now what is promotion? Promotion means an advancement within an organization. It is an upward movement of an employee from current job to another that is higher in pay, responsibility, status and organizational level. Now let us undermine the first line, that is promotion means advancement within an organization. I'll again emphasis on the word within an organization. If a person moves from one position to another position which is higher in level, responsibility, pay in the current organization, then and then it is termed as promotion. If a person moves from one organization to another organization with higher pay, status and responsibility, it is not termed as promotion. So basically it is advancement internally within the organization only. If the person switches the organization, moves from one organization to another, it cannot be termed as promotion. It is an upward movement of an employee, that is from current job to another. Now movement in an organization structure can be any. It can be upward, it can be downward, it can be horizontal, it can be lateral. But different movements are termed differently in an organization. So promotion specifically emphasizes on upward movement, that is from the current level to an higher level of the job. Again, promotion is always backed up with increment in pay, more challenging responsibilities, better status and a better scale in the organization. If you are working in grade A, you move from grade A to grade B. If you are working in class 1, you move from class 1 to class 2, which is an higher level. So promotion is advancement within the organization. It is an upward movement of an employee from the current job to another one with higher pay, responsibility, status and organizational level. Now let us have an feature about what kind of movements are there in an organization. Likewise, in the last slide we said there are many kinds of movement, that is upward, downward, lateral or horizontal. As you can see in the chart that there are three movements which have been defined. There are three departments which are said to be allocated, that is production, finance and marketing. Now talking about demotion, when in the production department a person is placed from deputy manager production to a position of foreman. Now this is a downward movement. Is this a promotion? No, this is not a promotion because this is not an upward movement. This is known as demotion. Demotion is a downward movement which says that movement from a lower position than the current one. Say for example, if I can give you a layman example, a senior clerk is demoted to a clerk position, or a head clerk is demoted to a senior clerk position. Now this is a downward movement which says that this is demotion. The other thing which you can see in the chart is a horizontal movement. Movement from one department to another department at the same level. Let us have a look at the chart. In the finance department, the person who is working as an assistant is transferred to a person which is working in the marketing department as an salesman. This is transfer because a person moves from one position to another position with same pay, same responsibilities and same organizational say. Now this is not an upward movement nor a downward movement, but this is an horizontal or a lateral movement, also known as transfer. Now the focus which we have today is promotion. Promotion is an upward movement. So talking about demotion, that is downward, transfer which is horizontal or lateral, promotion which is upward. As you can see in the marketing department, the officer is promoted to the deputy manager marketing position. Now this is moving from a lower level position to a bit higher level position, which is known as promotion. So we'll just have a recap once again. A downward movement is known as demotion, a lateral or a horizontal movement is known as transfer, and a upward movement is known as promotion. So I hope we have cleared the concepts of various transfers, various demotions and various promotions in an organization itself. Let's move on to how we can define promotion. Promotion involves a change from one job to another that is better in terms of status and responsibility. So I'll underline the words in this definition, that is change from one job to another, and the other words which can be underlined are better in terms of status and responsibility. According to Scott, the other definition says that a promotion is the transfer of an employee to a job that pays more money or that enjoys some preferred status. So again, I'll underline certain words from this definition as well. That is the transfer of an employee to a job that pays more money. As we understood in the first slide, that it includes an increment in pay or a higher pay, that is promotion. So this definition also clarifies that the employee is transferred from one position to another, but it enjoys more money and more preferred status. So according to the Indian context, the definition Subba Rao which has given is promotion is the reassignment of a higher level job to an internal employee, which is supposed to be exclusively for internal employees, with delegation of responsibilities and authority required to perform that higher job, and normally with it higher pay. Now there are certain exceptions to this rule as well. Promotion may or may not be backed by higher pay. There are certain chances, as we say in the times of recession, when people leave the organization, the persons are promoted to fill up the vacancies with the same pay which they were there in the last position. So there may be chances that a person is given a higher job and higher status and higher responsibility, but may not be given a higher pay. But at maximum of the chances, promotion has to be backed up with higher pay. So let's take a quick recap with a test. According to the definition, promotion means which of these four? A. Advancement, B. Downfall, C. Cessation, and D. Decline. And the answer is A. Advancement. It has to move forward. Downfall means it has to move backward. Decline means falling off down. And cessation means being stubborn. So promotion means advancement, which is always to move forward. Let's take a look at the next question. Promotion is advancement, which we looked in the last question. It is inside the organization, outside the organization, both, or none of the above. I guess you can guess this one right. It is within the organization. If a person moves from one organization to another, it is not called promotion. It always has to be within the organization. Let's move on to the next question. Which of the below are the basis of promotion? A. Seniority, B. Efficiency or merit. You can also call it as performance. C. Seniority cum efficiency, or D. All of the above. Now, as we discussed in the first slide when I was telling you the flow of the lecture, I discussed two bases of promotion, that is seniority and efficiency. C is a new upcoming area, that is seniority cum efficiency. So the answer lies with D, that is all of the above. It contains three bases of promotion. The next question is, promotion includes which of the following? Is it rise in pay? Is it more responsibility? Or is it change in designation? Or movement within the organization? Or all of the above? If you have read the definitions very clearly, you may be able to answer this question very easily. Is it rise in pay, more responsibility, change in designation, movement within the organization, or all of the above? And I guess you can guess this very right. It is all of the above. The last question, which is, promotion means which kind of movement? A. Vertical. This is vertical movement. B. Horizontal, which is again this one. Lateral, again this one. D. None of the above, or E. All of the above. I'll again repeat. Promotion means which kind of movement? Vertical, horizontal, lateral, none of the above, or all of the above. The answer is, it is a vertical movement. The next is, promotion means which kind of vertical movement? Again, vertical movements can be many. Is it A. upward vertical movement, B. downward vertical movement, C. none of the above, or D. all of the above? Again, let me clarify. Upward vertical movement is moving from this position to an higher position. Downward movement is moving from higher position to a lower position. So we had in the organization chart clarified two vertical movements. One was upward and one was downward. If I give you a hint, the downward movement was known as demotion. So what would be the probable answer? It is upward movement. So the answer is, it is an upward vertical movement. Now, let me test you with a true and false question. Promotion means increment in pay. True or false? Now, this was very clear in the definition. Promotion is increment in pay. So, the answer is true. Promotion means an horizontal movement. True or false? Like we saw in the last MCQ. Is it an horizontal movement? Is it an vertical movement? Is it an lateral movement? Which kind of movement it is? And we found out the answer that it was a vertical movement. So promotion means an horizontal movement is completely false. And the correct answer is, promotion is an vertical movement. And which kind of vertical movement? Upward or downward? Yes, it is upward vertical movement. Promotion means moving at a higher level than the current one in an organization. Is this true or false? Now there are three concepts which you may confuse yourself with, is promotion, transfer and demotion. Demotion means moving at a lower level than the current one. transfer means being there at the same level, and promotion means moving at a higher level. So, is the answer true or false? The answer is true. It is currently moving at the higher level than the current one. Now, let us fill up advantages of promotion. Advantages, the first and foremost is it recognizes the employee's performance and commitment. It develops a competitive spirit among the employees for acquiring more knowledge. It retains the skilled and talented employees. And again, to fill up certain job vacancies that is created due to retirement, resignation, or demise of an employee. Not necessarily promotion as also to do with a vacant position. It can be to promote a person's ability and more knowledge so that the person can become more creative and can innovate and go out of the box for the organization. Promotion is also used as a tool to motivate the employees to work more harder. It is like a payback time for an employer to an employee because the person has worked hard for the organization. Moving next, the basis of promotion, which is the most important aspect of the topic. Promotion can be classified into two major bases. We'll understand the third basis later on, but basically in the chapter we'll understand the major two bases of promotion. The first one is seniority and the second one is efficiency. Now the third area of development is seniority cum efficiency, which mixes the features of both seniority and efficiency, which is currently gaining more popularity in the Indian culture as well. Talking about seniority, what do you mean by senior? Senior means a person who is more experienced or who is more elder to you. Efficiency. What does efficiency mean? Now there are two words which you may confuse yourself with, is efficiency and effectiveness. Now what does efficiency mean and what does effectiveness mean? Efficiency means doing the job right. Effectiveness means doing the right job. Now, the person who are efficient